Welcome back. We have Ginger Milan on the end and Jason Davis close to me. How you doing, sir?
Been here before, have you, Jason?
Not here, no.
No.
Okay.
So you're new. You're a new kid on the block.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you want to tell us what his position is, since you're the senior person here?
Yes, Jason is a very valued employee at the library. He has been at the front desk for, a couple of years? Longer than that?
A couple of years now. Well, I worked there before I went to college.
And
then I went to college in Los Angeles, and I lived there for a few years. And then 2 years ago, I think it was, that I came back and started working there again.
But he didn't just work at the front desk. He did a lot of other things too. And anytime I had a problem with any kind of technical issue, I'd say, Jason.
And he would fix your problem.
Yes, he would. Always, always. So he is now in charge of our young adult program. That means he's got lots of activities going on that he'll tell you about.
You have different categories and different people to handle different age groups.
I do the adult programs. Jason does young adult. We have our children's department, toddlers.
Okay.
So tell us about the young adult program. What do you focus on?
Well, I have two groups of kids. I have 6 to 12-year-olds and then 13 to 17-year-olds. So we have 2 nights that we're open a little bit later till 7. I think you've dealt with that before. And then on those nights, we have once a month we have a book club, and now we have a book club for the younger ones as well. So we have a book club for the teens and a book club for the 6 to 12-year-olds. It's the after-school book club that we're calling it. So we have that at the end of the month, and then after-school program we have for the younger ones every Thursday at 3:45. We do lots of different just games, activities, books, different things. I know especially in the coming months toward this time of year we'll be doing a lot of stuff like with Halloween and Christmas, of course, Thanksgiving, that kind of thing. And then the teen programs as well, we try to I like to keep things in line with whatever we're doing with the book club so that we can kind of tie everything in together, and promoting reading as well, trying to get the older ones, because that age group specifically is notoriously difficult to get them to read sometimes. So it's I'm really adamant about trying to make sure that we keep things in line with that. And we've got some really cool programs coming up this month, which I didn't actually plan because I just took over up there. Last week was my first week that I started up there. So I'm kind of going with the flow of what they've had in the works already, and then in the next and following months, I think October is the first month that I'm fully planning myself.
And when you have a book club, do you all read the same book, or how's that?
We all read the same book. And I read the book as well, of course, but the discussion goes all kinds of different places. The last 2 that we've done, because it's halfway through the month, we were doing it weekly, but it's going to be monthly from now on. The last 2 that we've done, no one has finished reading the book yet, so the conversation's just gone to all kinds of different books, which I encourage as well.
As long as they're reading.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. And what are some of the activities? You said you're taking over some of the activities that are already planned. What would those be?
Well, just yesterday we did a Tye Die event, which we had a really great turnout for. We had the kids come and tie-dye T-shirts, which was going to be just for the teenagers, but then we had every age show up, parents, kids, little ones, and I was just like, go for it. Let's all just make tie-dye. And it was a lot of fun.
Party.
Yeah, fascinating.
So, we're doing similar stuff to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Cool.
And then you've got some stuff in your mind of what to do in October.
Halloween I love Halloween. So,
so you're like, your wheels are turning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the second most popular holiday, if not the first.
Isn't that
for some
crazy?
people. Yeah, it's becoming a very popular holiday.
It's the chocolate.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
That's why I like it.
That's why you like it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I used to take the chocolate and peanut butter candy out of my kids' Halloween baskets.
And eat it?
Well, Camille didn't like peanut. She's allergic to peanut butter.
Oh, well, that's good for you.
I would give the chocolate away because I didn't like chocolate when I was a kid. I was the weirdest child, I know.
That's just,
And that remains today, too, right?
But I have this 18-year-old that won't eat chocolate.
Really?
Chocolate chips, maybe, but he's
I
not
like
a
the
big
fruity
chocolate.
stuff when I was a kid.
Yeah. The
We're all
sour
just
stuff.
weird.
You like the sour
Oh, yeah.
stuff?
Sour Patch. That's where it's at.
Yeah. So summer's about over with. School's back in session. So what's different? What's going on with the library?
Well, we have an employee, new employee, Tessa Mckinley, and she's an artist, and she is going to teach some art classes.
Oh,
awesome. And that will start in September. It's going to be on Mondays from 10 to 12. You do have to register for it. And
Is this a painting class?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And everything's supplied.
Oh, really?
And I think she works in acrylics.
Now,
But
will she have something that everybody can follow along and paint the same thing?
you
or
know, I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
I'm not
We'll
sure
have to
about
have
that.
her come on and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
tell us about that.
Well, she's adorable, and she's a very good artist. She's real young, and she's excited to do that. And I think she's going to do one for
She is for the teenagers. I don't
Yeah.
know if
Okay.
she's doing anything for the younger ones, but for the
Oh, that's
teenagers,
good.
she's
That's
gonna have
exciting.
Right.
That's
Great.
that's
But-
venturing out a little bit.
That's
nice.
true.
Like it.
but you do have to register for it.
Now, is there a fee associated
No.
as well? Just to register?
No. Now, down the road, if we continue this, there probably will be.
I mean, I'm thinking for
Canvas,
supplies and
yes,
that kind
yes,
of thing.
yes.
can
But
get
for the
expensive.
first go around, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but you can register at the front desk. If you register and decide that you are not going to be able to make it, you need to let us know, because we'll have a
this.
waiting list
Oh, I see.
of people.
How many people can?
She's going to take 10.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's coming up. It starts September the 12th. We have had 2 really good programs this summer from the Arkansas Alzheimer's Association. And one of our guests last week was Michelle Byler with Area Agency on Aging. She's going to come to the library. She sent me a list of books that she felt like we should have for caregivers. And as it turned out, we had probably 2/3 of them. And her agency's going to buy the rest of them. And she's going to be in our lobby on September the 14th with resources, and she'll have these books on display. She's mainly just going to meet people and talk with them. It's not a formal program, but she'll be there for a couple of hours, so anyone who has questions or interested in more information should stop by on that day, the
Okay.
14th.
Okay. Cool.
So,
Are you still doing genealogy?
well, yes, Tina Farmer, and that was really a good segue there, because we have a great genealogy program coming up in September. Tina Farmer, our
Yeah.
genealogist, she is absolutely wonderful, and she has all these contacts in Little Rock with the Arkansas History Commission, and which actually has merged with the Arkansas Archives. And so she has a lady coming to do a program. It's September 22nd, and the program title is U.S. District Attorney Charles Findlay Cole, a Teddy Roosevelt Republican in a yellow dog state. And so, he was a real anomaly back in the 20s and 30s to be a practicing Republican, because Arkansas was a part of the Solid South, which
Right.
voted straight Democratic on everything.
Yeah.
So it should be a really good program. It should be entertaining, but also historical, and what a great time to have it.
Okay.
So September 22nd at 5. So if
Okay.
you want to know more about that, you can contact the front desk or call Tina Farmer at
Okay.
her office.
I'll try to get her on a couple weeks before that happens.
That would be a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
thing to do.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Good.
I'll remind her. And I do want to mention a save the date.
Okay.
October the 7th, the library is sponsoring a concert at the Lyric Theater. We are bringing Still on the Hill back. And
Always
they're-
popular.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to do their concert that introduces their new album called
Oh, wow.
Still a River. It's all about the Buffalo River, every song they've written themselves, and it's a free concert. The first 100 people who come in will get a free CD.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's October 7th, and we'll have a lot more information about that later.
Okay.
All right.
Again, come back and
Oh, yeah.
closer to time.
We will.
And we should also mention what we've just started. This is going to kind of coordinate with some downstairs adult activities and the upstairs children activities. Is Saturdays we're going to be doing family days from now on. And I don't know, there's some that kind of conflict with other things that had already been scheduled. Just check the event calendar for those things. But this last one we had an oceanography day where we, showed, informational videos for the kids and read stories, and then we did crafts and stuff. And so it's just kind of a really good thing for the parents and the kids alike to,
Right.
to everybody come in, have a good time, eat some snacks, learn some things. And I think This one was supposed to be a farmer's market, but I think they're rescheduling that.
Okay.
So then I'm not sure what they're planning for the Saturday after that, but we're going to be
Can you
working
keep
on
up with that
and,
kind of thing on the website as well? Will there be updates on
Yes.
that there?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Which
if
is?
if you on BooneCountyLibrary.org
Okay.
is our homepage, and then if you, I believe it's under the About section, there's an event calendar,
Okay.
which is on the top tabs.
Okay.
Perfect.
Always great stuff going
Yeah.
on down there.
Yes.
You guys make it fun.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
that's all-
hope it's fun
I'm
for
having a
everyone.
blast with the
Yeah.
kids.
Well,
It's
Good
great.
deal.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
wonderful.
congratulations on the new position. Hope you're there for quite a long time and
Thank you.
build a
Yeah.
great following. And we always invite you to come back. If there's something that's new that you want to talk about here, we'll be glad to talk to you about it and get the word out.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it very
much.
much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having us.
You're welcome. And when we come back, we'll have Wanda Massengale and we
Jayla.
have Jayla. Jayla, which is a very energetic, kind of a boxer,
Coach.
kind of a dog.
Kind of a,
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway,
with a tutu around
hold on
its
to your
neck.
seat. We're going to have some fun in this next segment. Pet of the Week's coming up. Ozark Humane Society. Stay with us. You're watching 726.